This is my off-grid chicken setup. Yeah, it's a busted solar panel. What happened with that is when I ordered all the solar panels for my house, every time I ordered a pallet full, the bottom one always came in busted. So I had to figure out something to do, and still putting out plenty of charge. See, it's in the shade right now. I'm on a charge controller. Yeah, it's still putting out 13 volts, so it's not horrible. So it's just a 12 volt deep cycle battery down here. Nothing fantastic, but I can have that powering my electric fence, and all that is working and live, keeping all the raccoons and possums and everything else out of there. I got a float valve in this bucket down here on the dogs. Garden hose goes into there. I don't know if you heard that. That's a feeder. I actually just dumped feed out. That's why the birds got scared between that and the dogs. Anyway, so the feeder goes off. I also have a scratch for them in there. And I come through once a week, put some new pine shavings down, help keep the stench down. And other than that, birds fend for themselves. Haven't lost one yet. I had 27 birds out here for a month now. And definitely see they are doing great. Some of them are a little bit smaller, but that's because we didn't get them all at the same time. We raised them in batches. That's the solar panel right there that operates the feeder solely. And get in and clean out their coop area through that door. And this is the main entrance. Got 3 locks and the electric wire. See, they're all excited. They're all anxious to see me. Don't worry, you guys ain't gonna be dinner tonight. See the young hens back there? They usually stay off by themselves. Most of these other birds are roosters. Most of them, not all. One thing I regret doing, I don't know if you can see it from here. Yeah, left that opening below the coop back there. But unfortunately, them young hens like hanging around out there or under there, and until where they've been building a little nest back there. So I have a feeling they're not gonna lay eggs in the egg box where I want them to. Collecting eggs is the one thing I haven't been able to automate on a small scale, but as you can see, they're not really that old. I think we're about 13-14 weeks on these guys, so we got a while before they're gonna lay any eggs anyhow. So maybe I'll be able to block all that off under there and actually get them to go where they're supposed to go. Unfortunately, my garden this year is not doing well at all. Almost all this out here is pokeweed, which I guess if I boil it several times I could have salad out of it, but tried using the wheat straw to help negate all the weeds, but it absolutely did not work down here on my property. So I'm gonna have to mow all this down. I'm gonna have to replant. My potatoes didn't come up, broccoli, cauliflower, tomatoes, peppers, absolutely nothing came up. There's just nothing but pulkweed and grass. So I can grow watermelons no problem. Fig trees doing great. Pecan trees are doing good. As far as leafy greens or anything like that, all I get is this trash. So I got some potatoes inside with real strong eyes on them, tubers. So I'm gonna get all this mowed and plant them. But on the other hand, my compost pile that I got, started putting some chicken manure in there. I didn't know what these plants were, but apparently it's squash, which I didn't plant. So evidently the birds at some point in time had some squash. So definitely likes the soil back here. You can see it climbing up into the trees. So got that going at least. Of course, as soon as I turn it on, yep, there we go. Yep. Birds definitely know how to get water out of there. They figured it out on their own. Sorry for the shaky camera here. There's several more back underneath the actual coop there. See where that little hen's going.